Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 57 of the Back to the Future Delorean from Fanhome now. Let's have a look. We're going to be building the upper portion of the bulkhead and lots of things to fix onto it. Lots of bits and details to add on there, and there. And that's that so far. Let's have a look at the rest of the magazine first before we go back and do the actual building. The production diary, looking at feet. The self-tying shoes, obviously the famous self-tying shoes. And that's it. That's all we're looking at. Ricky Dean Logan, apparently. Other hoverboarding goon. So, yeah, that is that. Next time we get the flux capacitor. Interesting looking part. So, this is what we've got. Let's see how it goes together. So here are the parts. A self-contained build, this one, just these parts to put together. We've got the shaped rear bulkhead that goes up sort of behind the seats. Various screws to attach things, and the things to attach. We've got the, I think that's what they call the Christmas tree. Bits and some wires and things in there as well. So let's have a look. First up, we're putting these two bits on. They're going about there. Are they the same? They are the same. Yes. So one goes one way up, one goes the other way up. Go in there anyway. One like that and one like that. Back to back in there. And they are being held in place with AP screws, which are these ones here. Get those in. Don't mind that I've got an extra one of those out because I'm sure I'm going to be using it in just a moment anyway. Get that one in there. Actually, I'm not going to tighten these down quite yet. I'll go back and make sure everything is tight and secure when I've got everything in place. So, yeah, we've got those two there. Next up, we are putting in the light board there. This is obviously going to have bulbs behind it. That goes on there that way up, and that is also held in place with GP screws. This one, actually, that's interesting. 3 of those in there, 2 of which I'm using now. That will be a spare for later. Goes in, no, through the screw holes, not through the bulb holes. Easy to get those ones confused on this one. That's where they have to go. That one there, that one there. Again, I'll tighten them up momentarily. Then we need to affix the pipes to this bit. So we've got the pipes. Let's get all of this out. What have we got? We've got 2 pipes and a fake tube. They are going across there, straight edge. Use a pair of tweezers to get that in place, I think. That's located in there. And that will go through there. Well, it will once it doesn't fall out. Try that again, shall we? One in there. Stop there. That's it. That's that one in. And that one. Are they the same? That's the real question. Ah, no, one is different to the other. One is squarer than the other. So, square one is the one that goes there. That's why it wasn't lining up properly, because I used the wrong bit. That goes in there, and then that will go in there. Like that. Not overly secure in there. I may need a touch of glue on the back of that. Hold these in place. See when it goes together if that's going to be necessary or not. That one there and that one there. Oh, I think that's probably going to be okay. It's not going to get played around with, so should be good. This is going over there. So we've got a pin at the back going that hole, and then 2 screw holes, which are going to be AP screws because that's the only ones I've got left. Those through there, line that up again. 1 screw through there and 1 through next to it. Getting there indeed. That will do that for now. Let's have a look. Next up, we've got that bit, which has a slot on one side, which goes into the slot there, and that's like that. Again, 2 screws at the back of that. One there and 1 below it. On there. Nice. That bit I will tighten up because we need to fix that bolt for the tube across the top of it, which has to go one way. Big side going in there, side with the hole in it going up the top, because we need a screw to hold that in place as well, which is also an AP screw. Try that again. Get that lined up there, just about like that. Screw will go into it from the back. And that just looks like a tube coming out the top of that. All good so far. Then we've got these 2, which again are not the same. There's one with 2 holes in the top and one with 2 holes in the middle. 2 holes in the middle is the one we're putting on, and it's going on there, that way up. Again, AP screw back to hold that in place. Come on, you know you want to just go in there. Through there, like that. And then the last one with the 2 holes at the top goes right the way down over there. The pin going down the bottom bit, leaving 1 hole at the bottom. One in there like that. And that is, so far so good. I need to tighten up all the screws, but then that's the rear bulkhead starting to come together. Just that a little bit as well. I don't need to tighten that down quite yet. I need to sort that out first. So that is that. Another issue done. Next time we're adding more to this, adding the flux capacitor and other bits, I think, to that. So I'll get these tightened up and then be done for another week. I shall see you for the next one next time. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Bye bye for now.